A busy night for our storm team. Here's a picture of two funnel clouds just northeast of Devil's Lake. Thanks to Jordan Damaris for sharing. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us.
Along with the tornado spotting in Devil's Lake, this video behind us was shot just outside of New Rockford before 9 o'clock tonight. Then earlier this evening, a tornado touched down in Bisbee, North Dakota. Towner County authorities reporting downed trees and farm buildings, but no injuries near Bisbee. Let's go over to Hutch for the very latest on what's happening and where. Hutch?
Well, we do have some development now just beginning in south central North Dakota that will be moving into our viewership in the Lemoore County area. That's the latest warning that was just issued the last couple of minutes for this line of storms here approaching the western reaches of Lemoore County. It's moving off to the east at around 25 to 30 miles per hour and will be pushing in towards the Cullum and Edgeley area within the next half hour or so. This storm has the potential for some sizable hail to an inch in diameter and some gusts to 60 miles per hour. For our Northern Valley viewers, we have severe thunderstorms moving into southern Nelson, southern Grand Forks County. This line will be pushing in towards the Northwood area as we go through the next several minutes. It is moving at 40 miles per hour, gusty straight line winds and 1-inch diameter hail. If you're in Grand Forks proper, you're likely getting gusty winds right now from the north. This line of storms up here is not severe, but could produce isolated areas of gusts to 55 or 60 miles per hour. Those storms stretch up towards War Road. All of this activity will gradually be moving east. The severe weather threat does continue. Now that we're past sunset, though, the risk will change from tornadic to gusty straight line winds and hail, you guys. Your forecast for a quieter close to the week is shortly ahead.
Quieter is welcome.
Yes.
All right, thanks.
Kids playing Pokemon Go could be potential targets for child sex offenders. That's why the governor of New York is banning sex offenders from the game as a new condition under their parole. A sex offender could download Pokemon Go, pinpoint where a lot of children hang out, and then go meet them in person.
Or even more disturbing, any user can drop a lure in the game which attracts Pokemon and also other users to a specific spot. Valley News Team's crime and safety reporter Nicole Johnson shows us how easy it is to create a lure.
Okay, I think this is the map screen.
To find out how a lure works, I decided to drop one myself. Since I just downloaded the game, I didn't have enough coins for a lure. But for 99 cents, I got one.
To do this, you have to put it on a Pokestop.
There are Pokestops literally all over town, at parks, parking lots, inside stores, and even in alleyways. I chose to make a lure here at the Cajun Cafe parking lot near Kmart off University. I waited for about 5 minutes and Pokemon Go players started to arrive. You came here because I put out the lure?
Yes, I did.
I lured you?
Yes, you did.
He didn't want to go on camera, but says there is real danger.
I kind of think you can trust anyone that's playing the game, too. That's another thing. So if a guy called you, oh, what do you got? I just caught this Pikachu over here. A kid would definitely come over there to try to catch the Pikachu or whatever.
And the more people that show up there, the more rare the Pokemon is, the harder they are to catch. And they come up about every 3 to 5 minutes, but as you get more people, the more that come in.
Oh. So it's a good thing for the game?
Yes, very good.
Do you think it could be a dangerous thing, too?
If it's not in a public area, probably, like in more rural areas, yeah, it could be dangerous. Someone could set it up. But if you're minor kids and going out with groups, it makes it safe, and that's how it should be. You shouldn't be doing it alone. You should be with other people.
Usually they're not paying attention. You get sucked into this game, you know. I just caught one. There's a Pokemon right here. But you get carried away and you don't know.
While trying out a lure myself, I found multiple players who all say the same thing. Be careful where you go and who you talk to. Nicole Johnson, Valley News Live.
Once someone puts out a lure, it lasts a half hour. It also being used by businesses to bring people in to catch more Pokemon.
A Grand Forks man is behind bars tonight after police allege he made a bomb threat to Altru Hospital this afternoon. This man, 46-year-old Bijan David Edamad, has been charged with terrorizing. Police say he called the hospital and told them he had planted a bomb inside. After a search of the hospital, the threat was deemed to be a fake.
Police in Alexandria, Minnesota spent the day trying to get back to normal after an officer-involved shooting left one person dead. Investigators say BCA agents were conducting an undercover operation involving the solicitation of minors at this home on 4th Avenue East just after 2 yesterday afternoon, when something, they say, went wrong. 2 agents ended up firing their weapons, resulting in the death of 1 person. No officers were injured, and today the St. Paul Police Department is leading the investigation that while neighbors are still trying to process what happened across the street from a popular playground.
Because it's scary, and especially with the park right across the street from there. You know, a lot of things go through your mind. Were they sitting here watching the kids or what?
Neighbors say the incident went down in what is currently a vacant home under renovation. The name of the officers involved or the person killed has not been released.
It's been a busy 10 days of mosquito spraying, and Cass County Vector Control wants you to know there's more on the way. The county will continue regularly collecting data from traps to determine if more spraying is needed. The spraying they have done already was primarily to eliminate the nuisance mosquito conditions. And Vector Control encourages residents to protect themselves when they're outside.
Most of the populace understands that they need to protect themselves dusk and dawn, especially if they're outside for extended periods. Applying an insect repellent to bare or exposed skin, trying to wear long sleeves or pants when they're outside and they know they're going to be in contact with mosquitoes.
Crews will spray in Grand Forks and East Grand Forks tomorrow night, and they'll spray in Moorhead on Friday.
Interstate ramps are closing and others will open in Moorhead near I-94 and 8th Street. Right now, the ramp to go west on I-94 near Family Fair is closed. So is the ramp to go east on I-94 near the Dairy Queen. Traffic has increased on 20th Street, and as that is the only way to get onto the interstate from the 8th Street area. Multiple businesses near the Family Fair Plaza say that they've seen their sales drop. Businesses say their regular customers continue to stop in, but they're not seeing any new customers.
Really hard to get a lot of new faces in because a lot of people don't know that we're here. A lot of the traffic's getting bypassed all the way around to the other side of Moorhead. So we're just not getting as much traffic flow here to get in new faces.
The project is a few weeks behind schedule, according to MnDOT. Also starting next week, MnDOT says it plans to open the ramp heading east on I-94 near the Dairy Queen. Once that happens, the ramp just west will close.
A sagging oil and agriculture economy, along with little snow the past 2 winters, have dealt one of the region's largest employers a major financial blow. Arctic Cat in Thief River Falls manufactures snowmobiles and ATVs. It lost $10 million in sales during the first quarter of this year. However, the company will soon introduce a new product that it's betting will turn things around. It's called a snow bike.
It's going to be one of the things that helps rejuvenate the snowmobile industry, because if you're in the mountains or you're in trail areas, tight areas, this is a fun vehicle to ride. It's like riding a dirt bike in the snow.
Meanwhile, Met says he expects overall sales to remain a bit slow, at least until those new products hit the market later this year. He says Arctic Cat remains a strong company with a 50-year track record and bright future.